Hi, my name is Lauren Goodley. I'm an archivist at the Whitlock Collections at Texas State University in San Marcos. I want to share our journey as from a working group to a standing committee for our digital preservation program at Texas State University. And the working group, digital preservation working group, I started in 2015 after seeing what the University of Houston was doing in their presentation at CDL the previous year. And it appeared that they were following the training that I had gotten and it worked. So I said, let's do it. So it worked. And I'm going to tell our story about how it worked. Mostly what we followed was Nancy McGovern's three-legged stool, which reminds us to look at organization just as much as technology and resources when we're talking about digital preservation. There was also a digital, her explanation of OAS and using that as a real tool and model is amazing. And also there's some digital preservation management action plans. And I'm going to try to find some links for the chat. They might need to be way back links. So I was hired at the Whitlock Collections to develop a digital preservation program. And I realized that wasn't going to work because I needed a team. So I created this working group. And as you can see on the bottom right here, there are technical experts who can help us understand that side of the picture and also liaise with our IT department, the IR digital collections librarian, all of the archivists, also our acquisitions librarian, which I'm really proud that she is taking on that need. And our scanning department is represented. So this first 5 years, at least the first 3, we spent working really hard on the digital preservation policy and getting agreement on vocabulary and goals, and that was pretty huge. We also spent time on identifying and selecting our materials, that having that inventory of what we have and what we want to preserve gave, kind of an opting in instead of opting out, gave us some really good metadata to use later, and also in that inventory, and also some priorities. So that was really good. The Archivematica has a steep learning curve. I don't know what to tell you. And it takes a lot of sysadmin support. So if you don't have that, you might want to consider using a hosted version. University Library also hired Atmire to develop a task replication suite to connect DSpace directly with DuraFile to upload AIPs that way. So we are now a fully fledged digital preservation program. We're a committee with a library operating letter. All of that organization is really important. Along the way, it required a lot of upward education for management, which I think is totally normal for lots of things, including digital preservation. So we're going to continue creating AIPs and snapshotting them into Chronopolis using DuraCloud at TDL. We have always engaged with the community of practice, a lot of which happened here at TDL, so I appreciate that. And looking forward, what I see is our next big challenge is solutions of scale and staffing. We've created 11 AIPs and 33 AIPs in the archives, and we need to, times 10 those. And so how that might happen. And so I'll be looking to the field. We all will, and planning and seeing what new tools come out. I hope this was helpful. Feel free to contact any of us, and thank you so much.